In 2008, a man lost almost everything. His business collapsed, his savings disappeared, and people said he would never recover. But just 10 years later, he became a millionaire. Not because he worked harder, not because he got lucky, but because he discovered one money rule that most people learn too late. And if you ignore this rule, it doesn't matter how much money you make. You can still end up broke. Here's what happened. In a small American town lived a man named Michael. By the age of 35, he thought he had made it. He had a nice house, a luxury SUV, expensive watches, and a lifestyle that made everyone believe he was wealthy. Friends admired him. Neighbors envied him. On social media, his life looked perfect. But there was a secret. Michael wasn't rich. He was only spending money faster than he earned it. Every raise led to bigger expenses. Every bonus led to another purchase. Every success became an excuse to spend more. He believed that wealth was something people could see. And for a while, it worked. Until 2008 arrived. The economy crashed. Companies started cutting jobs. Businesses closed. And one morning, Michael received a phone call that changed everything. His company was shutting down. Just like that, his income vanished. At first, he wasn't worried. After all, he had a beautiful house and expensive possessions. But then, reality hit. His house required payments. His car required payments. His lifestyle required payments. And without income, everything became a burden. Within months, he was drowning in debt. The things that once made him look successful were now pulling him deeper into financial stress. For the first time in his life, Michael asked himself a painful question. If I was really wealthy, why am I struggling so much? One evening, while sitting alone in a public library, he came across an old book about money. Inside was a sentence that completely changed his thinking. It said, "Rich people buy assets first. Poor people buy liabilities first." At first, he didn't understand. Then, it clicked. For years, he had been buying things that took money out of his pocket. A bigger car, a bigger house, more expensive possessions. But very few things that actually generated income. He had spent years building an image instead of building wealth. And that realization changed everything. Michael made a decision. For the next few years, he stopped trying to look rich. Instead, he focused on becoming rich. He reduced unnecessary expenses. He learned new skills. He started a small online business. He invested part of every dollar he earned. The changes felt slow, painfully slow. Sometimes it seemed like nothing was happening. Meanwhile, people around him continued chasing status, new cars, new gadgets, new lifestyles, and many of them laughed at his simple way of living. But Michael didn't care anymore because he had learned something most people never understand. Wealth grows quietly. 5 years passed, then 7, then 10. The small investments became larger. The online business grew. Income started arriving from multiple sources. Money was finally working for him instead of against him. And one day, something incredible happened. Michael realized he no longer worried about money. Not because he had won the lottery, not because he became famous, but because he had spent years building financial freedom. The same people who once laughed at him now asked for advice. They wanted to know his secret. How did he recover after losing everything? How did he become a millionaire? Michael always gave the same answer. He would say, "Most people spend their lives trying to look wealthy. Very few spend their lives becoming wealthy. And that difference changes everything." Here's the lesson. The biggest financial mistake isn't earning too little. It's spending everything you earn. Because true wealth is not the car you drive, not the watch you wear, not the lifestyle you display online. True wealth is having money that continues to work for you even when you're not working. And the sooner you understand that, the sooner your financial future can change forever. Follow for more money, wealth, and success stories.